Welcome back, everybody, and if you're new, thanks for stopping by. I do apologize about the echo. As you can see, I'm in a different spot today because I'm going to need a bit of room because what I broke on the sledge is going to require a lot of disassembly. It still runs and drives, but I think it's causing some other issues like handling. Also, the body's not fitting so well. It's actually quite broken here. It's pretty much fallen apart. The wing, you can see it's pretty bent. Tried to bend it back. It's just seen a lot better days. You can tell it's tucked under here. Even when I pop that out, it still has some problems. But the major issue, well, one of them, is the strut bar is no longer straight. Once we get that off, I'll show you that. Like I said, the bodies aren't fitting too well anymore, but this was all clickbait for the title. I just unscrewed those, sorry. But if you have an eagle eye, you would have seen this. Yeah, that's a big old bend here in the chassis, and I honestly have no clue how that happened. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get a better look real quick. Here's a closer look at the body. Remember, I tried to zip tie that, didn't work too well. It's really coming apart. That bumper on the front really doesn't help, but also it's cracked all up here, right here. I mean, it's pretty much done for. The skeleton's fine, so I could essentially take this out, just put it on another body. So we're gonna just toss that to the side for now. Oops. Since all this has happened, we got the bent chassis, the bent shock tower, the spoilers not looking good. I faked this, I faked that, so those are all fine. Everything else is in good shape. So basically what we're gonna do today is, firstly, got a brand new body. Well, it's not brand new because I did drive with it a few times, but one thing I did do to the body here, if you can't tell, I trimmed up the front for that bumper, and actually doing that has prevented this from cracking from the few times I've driven it. So hopefully that works out. We'll set that aside. Also got a brand new spoiler, so I also got it in blue like the body. Just gonna do everything blue. I was gonna try to mix and match, and you know what? Blue. So we got that. Then we got a rear shock tower, so we can get rid of that bend back there, because I think that's causing issues with mounting the body. A skid plate for the bottom, so we're going to actually add this to hopefully help prevent this new chassis from being bent. So we're going to be doing all that today, so we can get this out of the way. I'm hoping the plastic here, it works out and it just molds back into shape. I don't think it's that out of shape there. I think it's just because the bend here and it's pulling away screws, and screws are missing. So we're going to have to figure that out. This is also going to require a lot of disassembly because I'm going to have to take everything off. Hopefully I can keep pretty much everything in the front and the rear together. Well, not the rear. Anyway, so let's roll the montage. Look how clean that is. That's how clean she looked in the first video of this. Man. Well, we're gonna put that protective plate on the bottom there. I did notice this is a little bent, but I'm not worried about that. I got some extras. There's our skid plate. I think it'll help prevent some bends, so it'll be going in just like that. Look like that on the bottom. It'll make it a little, lower the ground clearance a little bit, but not much. I think it's worth it to have this on there than not have this on there. So I did provide some longer screws here, so keep an eye on that. Instructions. Toss that. Dang, I've gotten some life out of this. You can tell that's bent to crap, but woo, much cleaner, straight. I'm gonna leave it all in this kind of configuration right now just because I want to get these put on in the same order I took them off. It's a lot easier. There should have been a mounting bracket for that, I thought. Anyway, back to montage. I'll put everything back together. So we're about, I guess halfway, because I gotta take the rear over there, put on the new shock tower, and then the new wing. Can't finish this until I put that back on here, so we only have front of the truck. Honestly, after doing that, the steering looks a lot straighter than it did. I think that was cockeying the steering, because it was bowed out like that. Now it looks pretty straight. Little bow, but nothing like it was. It also might be because I have stuff attached, but we'll reattach that at the end of this. So I'm gonna keep going. We'll get those installed over there, and then she'll be back ready to roll. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, just look at it next to the new one. Holy cow. Well, good news, we got a new one. Gosh, even looking at it this way, it's hard to depict, but that thing's got a curve to it. So now we just gotta replace it with this. We'll be good to go. You can actually see the frame of everything on there. So first things first, I'm gonna get it back connected over here. How it's supposed to feel. know we did it right because we have some extra screws left over. I know a couple of them were replaced by that, so I think one of them is actually needed. But who cares? If it runs, drives, that's all that matters to me. Other than, you know, having a weird steering issue, having a bent wing, and then the chassis all bent. But if you look now, she looks lovely. I feel like this is a little raised, but I'm not going to worry. It's not going to be coming this way. It's going to be coming this way most likely. I think I need to just tighten this a little bit. Yeah, just a tad. I don't think I did it all the way. We're good there. So, if you want to know what parts I use a 9557. This is a rear drive shaft because you saw this one's got a bit of a bend in it. I don't know if you can see, but obviously it lines up. Oh, sharp turn. So that's what I use there. Then a 9538, which is the shock tower for the rear to replace this big old bend in the shock tower. Then we got the 9522, which is the chassis. So that's the aluminum chassis there. We already went over that one. The 9517X. This is the wing with the washer. It's X because it's blue. You just look up 9517 to find all the other colors. And then last but not least, the skid plate 9623. So those are parts we use today. I don't have the part number for the body, so you know. But my ultimate test was, because part of the reason I wanted to replace the shock tower was the body that I just purchased did not fit properly. I could not get the back to clip, and I have a feeling that being bent is what caused it, possibly the chassis too. So this is my first attempt. We'll see if it goes on easy or not. Oh, one shot, first try. So it's been quite a while since I put this back together. I have driven a few times, things like that. One thing I noticed with the Arrma tires is when you're in the air, it doesn't really roll as much as you think it would. So I actually went out and bought 2 more Sledgehammer tires. I got my 3 that are still in good shape over here. Go through those, pick 2, put them with these 2, and kind of comparing this video too, since it's been months. That when I'm saying it's been a while, it's been months since that last bit of filming. But figured I'd wrap this up and get this video out. this thing is definitely more durable than ever. I switched out the armor tires for the sledgehammer tires since I bought 2 new ones. Put those on the rear. I only stopped using those and got the Arma because I saw Kevin Talbot's video, but these things are awesome, I won't lie. The only downside is less rotation in the air. I'll go more in depth on a difference between these tires and the actual stock sledgehammer tires that come with the sledge in another video, because there's a lot I could talk about right now. The only reason, like I said, is the other one I had a blowout, and the only reason it blew out is it got a like nick in the tire, and then when it ballooned in the air, it just shredded it off. I might show a picture here of how it looks, but basically it took off the top. It didn't debead, nothing like that, so figured I'd give these another shot. All the other upgrades I've done, new spoiler, new body, the new aluminum chassis we got up under here, the skid plate, everything are holding up great. New bumper. So like I said, I did a lot of driving before I was able to get this part of the video out, so it has been getting abused. Spoiler, you can tell. Body's dirty, it's scratched up, the wear bars, all that, or roll bars, whatever you want to call them. But this thing's still holding up great. I haven't had any major problems again since then. I've hit the ramps a couple of times, things like that, and it's still going strong. So I might just run with the sledgehammer tires for now, just because it rotates better in the air, and if I want to do jumps, and might run the Arma tires just around when I'm doing the figure of 8 track. Who knows? But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for stopping by. If you can do the things down here, I would greatly appreciate it, as it helped me out. As well, if you got any comments or concerns, they're down there as well. I thank you all for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and take care.